I hope she'll tell you her journey, because I want to know her journey. Because she's independent. And I always wonder how people get to independent. You know, how do they do that? And, you know, so many of us, you know, we're taught, we grow up, and we get our education, and we go work for somebody, right? Yeah. She got a different story. I want you to listen carefully as she tells you her story, okay? Her name is Dr. Denise Mose. Can you welcome her? Yay. Thank you.
Through this Tulsa world, alas, once and only once I pass. If a kindness I may show, if a good deed I may do to a certain fellow man, let me do it while I can. No delay, for it is plain, I shall not pass this way again. Teach me to feel another's woe, to hide the fault I see. That mercy I to others show, that mercy showed to me. That was a poem by Edgar Allan Poe, and he's a famous writer, author. And I love that poem because it talks about life. And Miss Vivian and Miss Melody, Miss Juanita, Miss O'Neill, Miss Beverly Neal, invited me today to tell you a few things about what I do. And I do want to thank Miss Vivian for inviting me here, because I think you'll find some kind of cool things that I do. Okay, I have about five jobs, and they're all a lot of fun. And the first one we'll talk about is what I do with the man back there. And for those that don't know, I know Miss Kalia knows because I go to church with her, so I do all the time. I have a talk show, and my talk show travels a lot. In fact, 3 weeks ago I went to the Grammys and interviewed Nicki Minaj, and Justin Bieber, and Drake, and Jay-Z, and Lady Gaga. So my talk show, listen. We're going to talk about business. We're going to say, you know what, I need someone to help me up here. Come on, can you volunteer to help me? Right there. I want you to write these things up. Miss Vivian, you're on the board? Okay, write the word talk show. Write high, very high. Write talk show. Then write author. Okay. Some space between them. Okay, under that put author. Okay, under that put beauty business. Beauty. B-A-U-T. Beauty business, put B-I-Z, beauty business. Okay, then put model. Okay, and then put consultant. You put C-O-N-S, consultant. Okay, and that in a nutshell, thank you, Mr. Mike Helper. That in a nutshell is my job. And like Ms. Vivian said, I taught for about 12 years. I taught from kindergarten to Full Sail. Have you ever heard of Full Sail University, Full Sail? I taught there about 5 years. And I really enjoyed it. I really did. But I just kind of got tired of waking up when I didn't want to get up. I wanted to make my own money. I wanted to fly when I wanted to fly. I wanted to have my own schedule. If I wanted to go to the beach on a Friday and I went to the office, I wanted to do that. So in order to do that, I had to become what's called an entrepreneur. And anyone heard of this word, entrepreneur? Yeah. What does that word mean? Yes, what's your name? Kyrie, what does that mean, entrepreneur?
Well, it says an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur is someone that has lots of money who's like very fancy. Like they
you fancy. You fancy. Okay, no. Well, getting there. That's kind of there. It's kind of the entrepreneur. Yes, ma'am. What's your name? Cameron, yes.
Entrepreneur is someone who starts their own business.
Yes. When I was teaching, and I loved it, I wanted to make my own business. I wanted to do my own thing. But in order to do that, I had to do what's called a self-assessment. And I brought one for you all today to do today. And what this is, as a teacher, I said, okay, I make a decent living. I do okay. But if I'm going to work for myself, quit my job, what can I do to still make money? Still have lights, still eat, put gas in my car, get my hair done, get my nails done, shop, buy my shoes, I have my priorities straight, you know. So I said, what am I going to do that? So I took I said, what skills do I have where I can quit my job and still be okay? And so I said, you know what? I have my talk show. Let me work on that. I've written 2 books. Let me work on that. I can start something new I hadn't done before. I can work on what I have right now, my modeling, and I can still consult. Okay? Now, I'll tell you right now, I'm a nerd. I went to a lot of schools, a lot of education. I started getting early. I went to Alabama A&M for undergrad. Then I got an MBA. Then I got a PhD. Then I went to Harvard. And then I went to school in Oxford in England. Because I realized if I wanted to, listen. I realized if I wanted to make it and be black, be young, and be good at what I'm doing, I got to be better than everybody else. This took some work and some dedication. And I'm done. I'm done. Okay? But it took me I'm 38 years old. Whoa. So all these things took all this time. Say what question? Yes?
Mom is 1 year older than you.
Is she? I bet she's fabulous. Is she?
No.
Miss Cora, my goodness. So, let's talk about entrepreneur, okay? I like what you said. You start your own business, okay? So I said, okay, now what do I know about the beauty industry? So I said, you know what, let me get a mentor, someone that knows what they're talking about. And I knew that I loved makeup, and I loved cosmetics, and I loved nails, and I loved hair, I love all those things. And that's a multi-billion-dollar industry. You know, cosmetics, fragrance, you know. That's a big industry. So I said, let me find my niche in that and really make it work for myself. So I got a mentor, and he said, I know this great chemist in Paris, France. Europe, Paris, France. And so he said, you know what, I want you to go see him. That's what I did. So in December 2007, 06, my mentor flew me to Paris to meet Fred Parker. And Fred Parker worked for 10 years with Ralph Lauren, for 5 years with Gucci, and 3 years with Coco Chanel. He's the #1 chemist in the world. #1 chemist. That's somebody else to help me. Miss Melly, take my purse right there, please, my purse. My business, one of my businesses, is my beauty business, and I have my own perfume. And I'll have Miss Melly be my mama. Miss Melly? I'm going to pass this around. Please don't spray it. But this is the main way that I make this is my perfume. This is called Danielle by Simply D. It's named for my twin. And when you have your own business, you can make your own names for your beauty products. So my first perfume was called Simply D. This is my website that you can go to now and check it out, see what I do. And then I made this about maybe 2 months ago. So I'll pass that around too. So let me say this. When you do a business, you have to decide what kind of product you're going to use so that people will like it. Well, I knew that most females like perfume when it smells good, and men too. They really do. So I said, when I went to Paris, France, I met Fred Parker. I stayed 7 days in Paris, France, worked in his lab, and he said, you know what? You seem dedicated. You seem really excited about it. I'm going to help you do this thing. Okay? Now, if I'm a teacher, did I have a lot of money? What do y'all think?
No.
No, I didn't. To go to Paris, to get my own perfume, and to come to the States was almost $22,000. So how do you think I raised that? How did I get that? If I only had $1,000 and I needed $22,000 to do this, to have that business, to make that perfume, what can you do to do that? Talk to me. Yes, ma'am. Fundraiser. Okay, that's something I did. Okay, somebody else. Talk to me. How else? Yes, sir.
Samples and like brochures.
Brochures. Okay. Somebody else. How do you raise that kind of money? Yes. Okay. That's good too, Cora. What else? Okay. I'm thinking about someone specific. Yes, ma'am, in the back. One job. Okay. Somebody else looking for a keyword. What's your name? I love you. Okay. Let's call them investors. Okay. An investor is someone that when you quit your job and you're for yourself, you have to have someone that believes in you enough to give you their money. Okay. So I had to do what's called okay. I wrote a business plan. And this was my plan to make money with my business. I said, you know what, if you give me $22,000, I can make that $48,000. I can turn it into $50,000. I can do that within 2 or 3 years. And they were like, okay, you have no money, kid. You're a teacher. How can you do that? So I had to really believe in myself that I could do this. I really did. So after going to Paris, getting the bottles, really, really getting motivated to do my own business. I had a good mentor. I did sell them before. I sold them everywhere, girl. I sold them everywhere. And after a while, people started to say, hey, this girl is doing something different. Because I didn't know anyone like me that was black that had their own perfume line in Orlando. I mean, there was Iman, but she's in New York. There's Fashion Fair, but that's in the mall. But I didn't know anyone like me that was doing this. So that made me very, very different. And when you start your business, you need two things. You need to be unique, and you need to be dedicated. What does that mean, dedicated? What does that mean? Yes, sir. I'm not from up here. Yes. Talk to me.
Means like you're so serious about doing something that you want to do.
Right. Yeah, man. Absolutely. So I mean, yeah, I am. I'm not married. I have no children. Probably never. Because I love what I do. I travel a lot. I fly a lot. My mom can tell you, don't have two boss. I travel all the time. I fly monthly with my show, my talk show. Roy Evans, the man in the back, and I started our show in November of 2006. And we've probably met everyone that there is to meet that's famous. Wouldn't you agree with that, boss? We went to the Kentucky Derby. What's that? The Kentucky Derby. You know what that is?
A race.
What kind of race?
Horse.
Horse race. It's the biggest horse race in the world. And we go every year for the last 4 years. And at the Kentucky Derby, they give me a very, very nice dress. They go on the red carpet. I use my talk show. I get my mic. I interview Nigel Barker, Tyra Banks. We interview, Smokey Robinson, Lucy Collins, Tina Marie, Earth, Wind and Fire. I met everybody. We interviewed everyone.
Wayne Wade.
Say what now?
Wayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, Lynn Whitfield, Tashina Arnold, Tina Marie before she passed, Earth, Wind and Fire, backstage. Dwight Howard, we met everybody. Everybody. So, but my point is this though. My point is this. Listen. You must be unique and be dedicated, but you also have to be versatile. Okay? And see, you all are lucky. You're in this technology age. You really, really are. I mean, the internet at your fingerprints. When I was at your fingertips, when I was growing up, we had almanacs, libraries. No one ever used those anymore. You know, you got everything. But what does it mean when I say be versatile? What does it mean? Yes. Cameron. Yes. What does that mean?
Be able to do different things.
Okay. I mean, in this world today, as this world is more and more global, you got to have a whole bunch of skills, people. You really do, y'all. You got to know how to write, know how to speak, know how to present, talk in front of a group and not be scared. You have to know how to meet people. Outside, before breakfast, I went around and met all of you, didn't I? Shook your hand. Some of you all didn't shake my hand. Some of you all had your head down low. Some of you all looked me in the eye and said, hello, how are you doing? And where's you? Miss Asia, you said, would you sit down with us? And I was like, oh my God. But I went to 3 tables before somebody did that. And I'm like, okay, all right. So, and I call him boss because he is kind of my boss. But when I travel on my talk show, sometimes I take folks with me. Get you a press pass, you fly first class like me to the red carpet. I took 2 kids from Jones High School last year to the Grammys. And do you know why I did that? Because I volunteer at Jones High School every Wednesday from 7 to 9 a.m. for 2 hours. And this is what we do. We talk about business, starting your own business, being a public speaker, knowing how to present, how to speak for a group, how you do that, and then go on the red carpet. So I took 2 kids from Jones last year with me. One did great, one was horrible. One was like, okay, my name is Tanisha, and she was wonderful. One was like, oh, Jay-Z, can I get your autograph? Where you seeing that, man? I'm like, look, we're working. You know, so when you go on the red carpet, this is a job, you know. So I said, so I like to meet young people who are interested in public speaking because it's fun having a talk show. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but there's tons of fun because you meet amazing people. You network with everyone. If you want to be a singer, if you want to be a dancer, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a songwriter, all these things, all this in these places where I go. So I like to get people with me so I can say, you know what, this is what helped me, it can help you. And that one girl, Tanisha Ford, is now majoring at BCC in communications based on my talk show. She said, I want to do what you do. I want to go on the red carpet and meet people. I want to know how to talk in front of a group because that's how you get paid. Do you know what Bill Clinton gets paid for 45 minutes to speak?
Probably like $2 billion.
For between 35 to 40 minutes, Bill Clinton gets paid at least $77,000.
Oh my God. Just for speaking?
Just to speak. Oprah gets $125,000. $125,000, and that's just her fee. You have to fly her there, give her a limo. So there's some money in speaking. And guess what? You autograph. All of it. You know, some of you in here, Cora, I like you. Because I like you all, but I like you because you're, one, very popular. Two, you seem very happy. But two, you have something about you that I really like. You kind of have your own, your own person, and you need it to be unique. You really do. You have to listen, pay attention. People tell you things, but that can go somewhere, Cora. It really, really can. You have no problem speaking. You got no problem with your opinion, do you? So let's turn that around so you can make some money with that. You know, who knows? I'm gonna take you to the red carpet with me and meet Justin Bieber next year. You never know. I've done it before. I have. It's not that hard. You know. You never know. Okay. So it's how you use it. Okay. So my beauty business. This is my main bread and butter. All the other things really work for me too. For example, in 2 months, in fact, Miss Miller, do me a favor. I have some invitations back there. And this is, if you will, pass one to all the adults besides Mr. Evans. He already has one. To Miss Beverly, to Miss Juanita, to Miss Eleanor, and Esther, right, and then Miss Vivian. What I am giving them, this is for adults only. I'm having a big party, April 3rd. Huge, huge party. And April 3rd, I'm going to extend my beauty business. I'm going to launch what's called a men's line, my own men's cologne line. It's going to be at a big hotel, DoubleTree by SeaWorld, really, really huge. And in Cora, I'm going to sell a lot that night. Okay? So this is how you maintain your business. You make sure you are versatile, you do tons of things, and then you celebrate your new things. Because when you have a business, there's something you have to always keep doing. That's why I'm writing 2 books this year that'll be out this year. I consult a lot. I'm on contract at Rollins College. You know where Rollins is? They pay me pretty good to go over there and meet their students, to work with them. And because I have all this education, they have to pay me pretty good to do that, you know? So when you get older and get in business, have your papers straight, go to school, go as far as you can, go as much as you can. Because when you're really, really good and you can prove what you've done in business, folks will hire you and pay you pretty well. I don't work every day. I don't work for myself. I get on my laptop, get in the bed, have my coffee, and that's it. I might work 2 or 3, I might work 2 hours on Monday, no hours on Friday, go to the beach on Thursday. But guess what? That's on me. I can do that. Work for myself. Okay? Now when you're an entrepreneur, you get all the rewards and all the risk. Okay? What does that mean? Rewards and risk. Somebody different. Right here. What's right here? You right here. Talk to me. Somebody heard me today. What is the reward and what's the risk? Entrepreneur. What is that? Okay, try. When you are rewarded, what does that mean? When you're rewarded, what does that mean? You know what that means. Okay, what does that mean? Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, thank you very much. So in my business, rewards are finances, payments, things like that. What is a risk? I get the risk too. Okay, somebody else, right here, what's your name? Quentin, what's a risk?
Making the wrong decision.
Wrong decisions, okay, or what else? Sometimes the right ones. You know, I hear a lot of no's in my business. I have failed a lot. And in order to be successful, you will fail. You gotta know that. You can't be afraid to fail, because you're going to. You know, there are stores that love my product, there are stores that don't. Like, we got Bliss Playboy, we got Coco, why do we want your perfume in here? I'm like, okay, keep going. You know, you have to really, really know how to handle rejection very, very well in business, okay? So now let me hear from you. What kind of business do you want to have in here? Jeff Quincy, right here. What do you want to do? Okay, we're going to do this called a whip, okay? Do you hear my hand? Okay? When I come to you, give me an idea. Be thinking already what you want to do. If you change it, that's okay. But I'm going to start with Quentin and go on down. So let's do a whip. So Quentin, what's one thing, and speak clearly if I can't hear you. What's one thing you want to do? Music. What about it? Do you play now? Really? What do you play now? Trumpet. Do you know Dr. Otto Gomez? Dr. Otto Gomez is a local trumpet, and he's a big jazz guy. But he toured with Stevie Wonder back in the day, and tons of folks. He's very well known. He's very well connected. I know him. We should talk. What do you want to do? Right what? Ooh, right. You're up my alley. All right. Right what? Talk to me. Talk to me. Tell us stories. Stories. Won't you have some now that you've written? Can you recite it for us? Can't remember it? Okay. Out of your name? Really? Can you give it to us? I would love to hear it. Can you give it to us? I can't hear it. You can't remember it. Okay, all right. Let me tell you something. When an opportunity comes to you and you don't take it, Be careful. Okay? Seriously. Because the things I'm asking you are not things that are difficult. But you don't know where I'm going with this question. I might offer you something pretty awesome today based on how you answer. Okay? All right? Yes?
I have a question about opportunity.
Yeah.
What if the opportunity comes and you want to take it, but it's out of your reach?
This morning. The question was, what if opportunity comes, but it's out of your reach? Well, I would say this. If you had told me 4 years ago I'd have my own business, working for myself, making my own money with a beauty business, going to the Grammys every year, I would have believed you. So that's why it's important to dream. And when I say dream, I mean dream big. If you're dreaming small, that's boring. Dream big. Dream big. This is a big world, you know? Justin Bieber was discovered on YouTube. And when Usher's people and Justin Timberlake people saw him, they were fighting over him. And Justin said, and Justin Timberlake said, come to California, I want to hear you. Usher said, come to Atlanta, I want to hear you. So Justin said, okay, I'll go to Atlanta. Justin Bieber is not some rich kid. He's some poor kid in Canada. Y'all know that, right? You know his story? Justin Bieber was not rich. His mother was on welfare. His father didn't talk to him. But now he's this multi-millionaire, and he's your age. So dream. Nothing's out of reach if you want it. If you really want it, you can get it. If you want it. It's going to be hard. You're going to be dedicated. You're going to be weak. You're going to work hard. I work very hard. You know, but I love my rewards and I appreciate my risk. I'm so thankful for all my failures that I make and that I still make. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. You know, it's nothing negative. It's great to celebrate. That's wonderful. It's when you lose or when you lost something that hurts. You know, I had 4 good friends 4 years ago, y'all. 4 good girlfriends. And today, they don't talk to me. Do you know why?
Because you got so glamorous that...
Jealous. I am glamorous. Thank you. Jealous is one of them. What else? I mean, these were 4 good friends 4 years ago. And I had 2 good friends a year ago that don't talk to me today. But why? Yes, Clay. In their eyes, yeah, doing better. But not really. I'm just going for me right now. You know? But yeah, you're right. What else?
Maybe they feel intimidated by your accomplishments.
Yeah. But they shouldn't have to. They shouldn't. I want to take them with me. You know, after 2 months, I said, you know, I'm going to take to Chicago. I'm going to do Kurt Franklin and Indy Hurry. And they were like, Denise, you want to do so and so. Yeah, I do. I want to be good. I want to be the best. So I'm going to go for it. You know, well, I'm going to stay here. You stay there. I'm going to Chicago.
I know what you like.
Okay? You know, so, you know what, when you're going for your dreams, there's going to be some folks who won't go with you. So guess what? Let them go. Let them go. Okay? All right. So we got the musician, trumpeter. We got the poetry. What do you want to do, Miss Cora? Talk to me. What do you want to do? You want to dance? Really? What kind of dance? Like hip-hop dance or like ballet or all those? Really? Do you know Wayne Carey? Wayne Carey is one of the directors for the ballet for the Orlando Center for Ballet. And he's really, really, really big. He's really, really popular. He really is. And he works with students who have no talent or who have great talent. And I know him. We should talk. Okay? Yes. R&B artist, singer, songwriter? Singer, okay. I'll say this. When you go into music, learn to write because they make the money. All right. You write songs? Good. Okay. Rihanna is very, very popular, but she writes none of her songs. Okay. Usher is very popular. They write songs. Neo is richer than both of them because he writes his songs. I love you do. So if you're going to go into music, learn to write some music. Okay. You don't have to like just write the music for you. Learn lyrics, play an instrument, go in the studio, learn what that board, all that board does. Okay. Okay. We should talk. Have you been inside the studio before?
Yes, my dad, he's a radio man.
Okay. Good.
So I want to talk to him.
What's your name? Oh, you straight. I know Mr. January. Very good. Okay, yes.
Steve.
I want to be a singer too as well.
Okay, are you a good singer?
Yes.
Are you a good singer? Are you a great singer?
Yes.
Good. I love that attitude. I love it. What do you do with that? You on stage? Backstage? What do you do?
Be on stage with other people and I write my own songs and I play songs.
Really? You know a lot of charisma, Mr. Kyrie. I think you'll do very, very well. You should talk. Yes, ma'am. Throw it in mouth. What's your name? Jada. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? Really? So you like babies? I'm allergic to all of them. Little people, I'm just allergic. I told you I never had kids. All right. So why pediatrician? So you must like math. Oh, you do very well in math, physics, and science.
Well, I hate
You hate science. Okay, but you want to be a pediatrician. Okay, do you know what's called? What is anatomy? Do you know what anatomy is? Okay, babies. Learn health. Okay, that's the anatomy of the body. Okay, little people. What do you want to do? Why babies? Tell me why.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, I like color things, but I just don't like them.
Like to what?
I don't like them so much, but I just like color things.
Oh, it's like they're throw up. They're up chuck. I got you. Okay, got you. Okay, all right. Well, they do very well. Pediatricians do very well. But you got no science very, very well. You got no math. You got no health. Extremely well. Be a pediatrician. But you can do it. Yes.
I want to be a forensic scientist.
Scientist. Jada, how old are you? 11. Did you know that Arnold Palmer Hospital takes interns at 12 years old? And they work with the babies in the hospital, Arnold Palmer Hospital here in Orlando? We should talk. I'm serious. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people. And I'm trying to help. I'm trying to be a connector for you to help. But it's up to you if you want it. I'm just telling you. Okay? All right. Yes, Clay.
I want to be a forensic scientist.
Ooh, you like blood. Ooh. I'm allergic. Okay, tell me why.
Because I like
So you want to see the side and all that good stuff.
I like to find out mysteries.
Okay. All right. Okay. You should be an agent too with the FBI. You make tons of money. Look at our church. Miss Worley is an FBI agent. Our church. Do you know what she is? Short blonde hair. She's an FBI agent. And every 2 months she disappears. Just talk to her. She goes to our church. I'll introduce you to her. She's an FBI agent. She does forensics all the time. All right. And she drives a Porsche. A nice one. Okay. All right. Yes. What do you want to do?
I'm a rapper.
Be a rapper, performer. All right. How are you from a group? Okay. Do you go from groups and speak all the time? Do you do that every now and then? Let me say this. The things that you want to mention, these are all public things. They're all public jobs. They're all public positions. So if I were you, and very, very soon, if your school had a drama program, or a speech program, or any program that involves a stage, join it. Because you have got to know that you become a group and do it well. You must. If you are shy now, that's okay. Because those people bring those things out. But a good drama club, the quote-unquote Glee Club, which is a great show on TV. Did you watch Glee?
Yes.
Love it. But seriously, for entertainment and writing and musicians, get in front of a group and start performing. And see if you can handle that. Okay? Because rapping is serious. You gotta be good at rap. Drake is very good looking, but he's also a very good rapper. Then you have people like Walker Flocka Flame, who's on drugs all the time. Who I've seen, who's awful. Gucci Mane, Nicki Minaj is awesome live. He's amazing live. He's really, I met him 3 weeks ago at the Grammys. Talk to him. So get in front of a group and start building your skills, okay? Remember what we said earlier. A self-assessment is you looking internally and saying, what do I do well? What does Cora do well? What does Cameron do well? Kyrie, Kalea, Jada? You look inside yourself now and say, what do I do well and how can that make me a living? Okay? Yes, ma'am. What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, what do you want to do? What do you want to be?
I want to rap.
You want to rap too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Do you rap now?
Sometimes.
Really? Do you, in front of a group? In front of your friends?
But I'm not friends.
Really? In front of people in here?
Huh?
People in here?
No. Well, some of them.
Really? Who's heard you rap? Is she good, Cora?
Yeah.
Oh, what does that mean? Talk to me. Is she good?
Yeah.
Why is she good? Because she's your friend? You don't know why? Okay, guess what? That's not credible. And I'll tell you why. It's great she's your friend, but why is she a good rapper? Why would you say she's good? Give me 3 reasons. About what kind of things? Okay, family. That's one thing. Keep going. Okay, keep going. Okay, that'll work. Okay. When someone says things about you, that means that's really, really key. For example, Asia. If I asked you to leave right now, and I said, guys, what do y'all think is Asia would be more positive or more negative? What do you think from this group? Oh, that's not good. So, let's tell you. Negative. Okay. In business, people's opinions matter. Period. here, she can think I can contribute to you too on the day. You know? So when people think of you, and that's okay, it's probably more positive than you think it is. It really is. But if you're from a group and you're speaking, or you're in business, and people like you or don't like you, that can help your business and hurt you. Okay? Yes, sir. What's your name? Is you Joseph?
That's Andre.
You're Joseph. Okay, what are you going to do?
Basketball.
Okay. Are you good at basketball? Are you on a team?
No, but he knows how to dunk the ball at our school, and I do too.
Wow, look at this credibility over here.
But
Did y'all
also
see
how to
that?
dunk
Did you all see that? Did y'all catch that? I asked him a question, but he said no, but he does so. And that's important. Did you all catch that? Okay, well, thank you. Did you all catch that? I asked him what does he do? He said basketball and football. But he said he can do something good, he the ball can do. That's good. That's credibility. Okay? When I asked you, you said she's a good friend and she's a good rapper. But then you gave me 3 reasons why. But he did it immediately. That's really, really key. Okay? So I'm going to do that for you. Okay?
At our school, I've been dunking all over.
Do you really? I like that. You know what you should start, you know what you should do? You should, when you dunk, you just want to take pictures so that people can see you doing that. Because pictures are proof. I brought some pictures from the families for you all today too. Yes.
Yeah, so bad.
Ooh, Miss Jada's so loud now. Whoa, there she is. Okay, yes ma'am, right here. Photographer. My photographer is Letitia Youngblood. And when I travel, she travels with me. So up to the Grammys, the Derby, she goes with me. She gets what I get. They make a lot of money. Do you know who Annie Leibovitz is? Annie Leibovitz? Annie Leibovitz is the #1 photographer in the world. And she takes pictures for Vogue. And to get her to, she's booked 2 years in advance, sometimes 3. And to work with her, work with Annie Leibovitz, you have to pay her at least, and if she's free, at least $325K for 1 hour. She's that good. And she's been with Vogue for over 30 years. Vogue magazine, #1 fashion magazine in the world. Annie Leibovitz. She's an older white lady, long white gray hair, white glasses. She flies all over the world. She gets paid a lot of money for her pictures. She doesn't talk, she doesn't speak, she just takes great pictures. The camera now? We do? Good. Good. We even like a Nikon, a good camera. Good. Start using it. Good portfolio. Take pictures of friends, of flowers, all kinds of stuff, abstract stuff. Good portfolio. You got a website? Really? How old are you? Okay. Lulu.com is a website that you can make books and do all kinds of portfolios, and they have a children's section for free websites to get you out there. You can make money now. Let's talk. Right, last one. Your name? Ooh, I don't know. I can't. What is all this? What is? I can't even hear you. What's your name? Kayla. Okay. What's up, Miss Kayla? What do you want to do? What are you good at? Oh, I don't do that. What's one thing you do well? Do you cook? No. Are you sleepy, Miss Kayla? Are you sleepy? You eating coffee? No. You drink coffee? Do you really? Okay, Miss Kayla, I'm up here. Not that big. I'm up there. There you go. Pretty darn nice. Okay. So what's one thing you do well? Where do you go to school? Okay, speak up a little bit louder. Go to Hungerford? In Edaville. Okay, are you involved in your school? You do any activities, programs, clubs? No? Okay, all right. Well, it's okay to not know. It's okay to not know right now, but the next year or so you should know. I think you're 12, 13. How are you? 12? How are you? You're 10? You're 10? I just told you 10. Okay. All right. So, all right, I'll stop there. With all this stuff. Questions for me now? Anything? Questions? Yes, ma'am.
Actually, were you the one on TV, like, well, do you, like, interview, like, on artists on BET?
I went to BET Awards about 2 years ago.
And weren't you, like, on, like, I thought I seen you, but then again, it was, like, I kept thinking it was someone else, but then again, like, were you the one that had, like, the awards? And,
No, that was
but,
that was BETJ. They had to stay with the awards. You're right. We were. Yes, ma'am. It's Jada. You can. I brought these things for you all. If you thank you. I brought these all for you. Unexpectedly, recently there's a story, and they put me on their cover based on my beauty business. So I brought one for all of you. Is that okay? Okay. So if you and once you get it, The Dead Center is my story about all this stuff that I do. And it's a 4-page spread, so that's for you, and I brought a pen, I can sign it for you. Yes, Ms. Cameron. What inspired me? Can I be honest with you? I like money. money moves me. It really does. I'll tell you why. Because when you work as hard as I worked and go to school that I had, and I see kids like, super, what's his name? Soldier Boy, 16 years old with $10 million. I'm like, he didn't do all this stuff. He hasn't worked this hard. So if he can do it, I can do it. But also I'm very, very proud of what I've done. I'm very, very proud of it. So there's one thing to be compensated. Oprah says, make your passion your paycheck. Y'all say that. Make your passion your paycheck. Oprah said that. The things that you're passionate about, you should get paid for. That's why I do it. So yeah. I don't make tons of money, but I do okay. I eat every day. I have hot water, lots of good stuff. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get to do it? How did you start off doing all this stuff?
Can I tell you something, Maria? I've met some good people. When I was being in programs like Miss Vivian's program, and folks came like me and spoke, I got their email, I got their phone number. I said, you know what? I'm going to follow you. I'm going to stay with you. Will you Facebook me? Can we talk? Can we go grab some coffee? Please be my boss. I did that. I know when I said to you, when I said those things earlier, I know so and so. I meant that. I know someone for everything you all want to do. I know someone that's doing those things now. I can connect you, but it's if you want it. I'm not going to do it for you. But that's why I said, you know what? Okay, I can write. I can do a talk show. Roy Evans said, you know what? You speak very, very well. I have a network. Do you want a talk show? It's been 4 years. We've been all over the world with my talk show.
We met him, Officer Bradley.
Oh, okay, cool. Good. All right.
5.
It's been 5 years. Our talk show, 5 years. And our show takes every Thursday night. We have amazing on our show. So more questions. Anything else? On the show. Yes,
actually, when you were like, let's say you're like maybe like 14 or 13, like when you were younger, did you dream of
You know what? Honestly, I was going to be an attorney. I really was. I was going to be an attorney. And my junior year in high school, my economics teacher said, Denise, you're very good in math. Would you train 3rd graders? Not about 3rd graders. Little people, I'm allergic. So, but I went. I went to this classroom. I was 16, and I went to these 3rd graders, and they were like, okay, I'll go in this classroom, Asia, with little chairs, little orange chairs, little green chairs, little people, and I went there to do about supply and demand and scarcity economics. And a little girl, Erin Gray, who I talk to this day, Erin Gray, she said, Miss Denise, will you come back tomorrow? That was it. I said, I want to be a teacher. I want more of that. I said, this little hour I spent with these kids, they really got it. I taught them something they didn't know before, and now they understand it. I'm like, I need more of that. Forgive me, Lord, I need a teacher. I'm going to change lives. That was it. My junior year of high school. I was an attorney. My uncle was an attorney. My uncle in Atlanta was a big attorney. They was like in court, he's a prosecutor. So I wanted that. But junior year in high school, Erin Gray. Be back tomorrow. I was done. Yes, ma'am.
You still look like
It is. My friends always say, are you airbrushed? I'm like, no, it's not airbrushed. That's my face. Is that a compliment? Okay, I hope so. Okay. Miss Melody, yes, ma'am.
You talked about your 4 girlfriends earlier. Who is your circle of influence today? What keeps you going?
Can I tell you, my friends, I got a good black friend, a good white friend, a good Hispanic friend, a good Asian friend. My friends look like, a lot of them don't look like me. They don't. Because, you need people who understand that you have big goals, you have big dreams. And everybody doesn't appreciate that. I don't want to say it's just black people, but my 4 girlfriends were black. And they were happy working at a job, 9 to 5. That was them. But I wanted more for me. I'm like, I want to fly, go to the Grammys and go to Hawaii and go to LA. I want to do all these cool things. You only get one shot in life. You know that, right? Tomorrow is gone. Tomorrow's not here. Yesterday's gone. So all you have is now. So Miss Melody, I always do it all. I'm like, I don't have kids, I'm not married. If I don't do it now, I wouldn't know it. And then I had great people like Roy Evans who said, I'm doing a talk show. We can travel, we can go to these events. I'm like, we can go to the Grammys? We can go to Durban? I'm going to meet Nigel Barker and Tyra Banks and Smokey Robinson. I'm like, I'm in. It takes some guts. You gotta say, you know what, I think I'm worth it enough to do it. And I said, Denise is worth it. I work for everybody else. I work for me. Yes, ma'am.
how good are you with
good people. All right. Somebody else. Any more questions? Yes, sir. Okay.
I want to be a singer, but I don't know where to go to get there.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna get there. Just tell you what. After I'll give you my business card. There's my email. So we'll email each other. Okay. That takes a while. That takes a while to talk about. So I have my business card. So I'll give you one. You can email me. Okay. At my church, we have some great musicians and some great singers, and they've all done albums. They've all worked on people, and they train people all the time. So you at church?
Yes.
Okay. Who's your minister of music?
I started church when I was in West Virginia.
Okay.
And
Do you go to church here down?
Yes.
Okay. And is there a minister of music?
Yes.
I know who he is. And say, my name is Kyrie. I want to be a singer. Okay. Good. You have influences right where you are. You know, church is great. Most great singers started out in church. In fact, 90% of singers today, from country, rap, back started in church. So at your church, find a minister of music who plays piano. Say, my name is Kyrie. I want to be a singer. Can you help me get here? Get in church. Get from a group. What better group than church people to sing in front of? That's a great audience to get your feet wet. You can do that now. There are kids. My church is so low, isn't it? You come back there. There are kids who are 10 years old. They kill it. You know. So at your church, but I'll give you my card. Okay. More questions? Anything? Anything? All right. Well, I am going to, how much time, Ms. Vivian? 5 minutes. 5 minutes? Okay. All right. So I don't want to flood you on too much, but that's what you are. I told you I was right, correct? So let me say this too. When you start speaking in front of a group, okay, listen. Do you hear me? Close the mouth. Maybe that's a slight distraction. Okay, Ms. Cora. Thank you. Let me say this. When you start speaking in front of a group, you need to be credible. What does that mean, credible? What does that mean? What does that mean? Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Okay, yeah, but what else? You need to be good. Yes, ma'am.
Strong. I mean, not like.
You need strong.
Not like scared.
Okay, that's true too. Okay, yes, sir.
Inspiring too.
Okay. Adults, what is credible? What does that mean when you start going from a group? What does that mean to be credible?
You gotta have some evidence to back up whatever you're speaking about.
Okay. You gotta have proof, okay? If Denise, you said you had this talk show, you're an author, you did this, model, consultant. How can you prove that? It's one thing to say it. But when you start speaking for a group in front of people, you need proof. So when I say that I model, I do. This was an article I did in December about education, and my article is on page 20. I wrote this article. This one for all you guys. There you go. So go back it down. Read it when you go home. It's about education and why education is so important. As you can see, I got a lot of it. But it's helped me. All right? Ms. Cora, question? Be a mom? Okay. I know some great ages. I'm in 2 mom groups right now. Well, you might do know. How about that? We can talk about it. All right? Any more questions? Anything else? Yes, ma'am. Pediatrician. Dr. Jacob. Yes. Oh, my pictures. I'm sorry. My pictures. So these are, let me just preface this because this usually happens. Please don't take my pictures out. When you see certain famous people, don't take them and just pass them along, okay? This is this way. We'll start this way. All right. This is, I'm not sure which one they are. This is some modeling stuff. So go and look at that if you want to. So pictures of famous people from the Grammys, from the Derby, all kinds of stuff. All right. Got me a awesome. Any more questions? Anything else? Anything? Yes, ma'am. Say what now?
Is that you?
Yeah. I'm talking. And there are a few that my bosses. That is me. Yes. On a fashion show. It is me. My hair was red. Red. Yeah. So I can't do much. Thank you. Yes, Miss Asia. Then Miss Linda.
What's on your magazine? Like, what was the purpose on the bottom of Iron?
My publisher called it Every Woman. She said, Denise, you do it all, so I'm gonna call you Every Woman, but you do it all. And I was like, okay. Okay. I guess in a way I kind of do, you know. But then again, you gotta be versatile to be good. You gotta be.
Oh, so this is like a little theme or like a little.
Right, she's every woman. She does everything. I do. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Get look at my shoes. Some of my shoes. I have no pair of shoes. It's an addiction. Yes, Doc. Dr. Jacob. Yes. Absolutely. I told you the program with Arnold Palmer starts at 12 years old. The intern's 12 years old. When will you be 12? Next February? Okay, so we need to talk about that. We need to talk. Okay, but you can start working with babies now and start working with doctors now if you're going to do that. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
I'll see you on tattoo.
About what now?
Your tattoo.
Oh, I have a tattoo.
Who's tattoo?
That's another wholesaler. Her name is Harmony. That's her tattoo. I have no tattoos. Come on, let me show you. My father's here. Yes, sir. You did carry. Yes. Carry. Do you play business cards?
Oh, these people from again.
You should do something. I know kids that make tons of money. That's how you do your form too. That's how you do it. You can start writing, I mean, you've been paying already for that? $20 a year, right? Some business cards. Okay, give you email address? Yeah, business. If you want. Yes. Yes, several times. My first grandma in 2009. She was a party owner. Thomas Brothers, Uncle Cyrus, type of stuff. I have been here. I'm tired of I Prince is everywhere. That's where Garden. You know Prince? I met Prince backstage this year. I met him in 19 seconds.
You need to stay in touch.
Yes, he is. I did promise my business card to Kyrie, and I promised it to
What about me?
and I promised it to
The doctor?
and I promised it to Asia because she invited me to sit down at the table meeting. So I promised it to Miss Asia. My email's on here. You can email me. I'm on Facebook. We can talk. So I promise to use it though, guys. Miss Cora, my dancer. Which one? Oh, it's the one on there. Miss Cole. Do you have enough? Have enough? Business? Did I give you one?
Why don't I write that?
Yeah, sure. Look at my parents.
You don't even want to see
Spell your name. Can you spell your name? You want to say that right now? D-I-R-O.
All right, boys and girls, while Dr. Mose is doing that, what do we think?
Yes.
Didn't I tell you that you were going to be inspired? I love it. I saw lights just going off everywhere around me. All of a sudden, lights went off. Dr. Mose, we just want to thank you for coming and sharing with us. We really appreciate it. And you guys should take a few minutes, get your signatures, and take your break, and we'll be ready for the next person. Thank you so much.